Hello, community members of the Unitarian Church of Montpelier. We have now crossed the 2-year mark of living through the COVID-19 pandemic. Wow. In each of our lives, we have navigated in our own ways the remarkable upheaval and the roller coaster of disruptions and moments of relief as the pandemic has unfolded. I know some of you have experienced profound loss and change during this time, and some of you have rekindled old passions, grown in creativity, and celebrated significant milestones. In our church community over the past 2 years, we have experienced the loss of doing church in the ways that we knew and loved. And we have also responded with resilience and creativity to forge ahead. We have done our best to stay connected to one another, to continue to show each other love and care, to support one another in our spiritual journeys, and to take the necessary steps to plan for a future way of doing and being church that is remarkably different than what it was before March 8th, 2020. And we are already living into that future. This past Sunday, we had our very first MultiPlatform Sunday morning worship service with around 20 people in person in the sanctuary and another 120 joining on Zoom. I'm so grateful to all of you in our church community who made this happen, with your thoughtful consideration of safety guidelines, your persistent problem solving with the technical aspects, your creativity and worship planning and leading, your offering of warm hospitality, and your showing up with patience and hope as we try something new. I am feeling the light beginning to emerge, and I'm excited by what is possible in our community as we build on all we have learned and experienced over the last 2 years and move forward together. A big source of that excitement is our air quality project, which is very much underway, and I want to give you an update on what is all happening. The project is proceeding smoothly, and the AQP team is very pleased with the various contractors and the quality of their work. We've had a carpenter working ahead of the sheet metal workers, opening the spaces throughout the building for the ducts to be installed. Plumbers have been installing the pipes that will deliver heat to the vestry and sanctuary. The convector and baseboard units for heating the vestry and the sanctuary will be installed next week. We expect Thomas Mechanical, who is installing our new heating and air handling systems, will finish the bulk of their work this week or next. They will then pause for several months and will return once the new boiler and the new ventilation units, the ERVs, arrive. In that gap, our carpenter will return to complete and finish the work around the newly installed ducts. This past weekend, a big volunteer team came in after worship to help us map out the current electrical boxes. It is an enormous piece of work to get finished, and we are so grateful for all the wonderful SPUD and UCM volunteers who are helping out. Once this is completed, electricians will lay out the wiring for the new boiler and the ERVs. And if everything is delivered on schedule, we should be open at the beginning of July. Beloveds, brighter days are ahead. I encourage you to find every way you can to stay connected or to reconnect with our church community. This community needs you and is here for you. I can't wait to see you soon.